Saturday night, we did some painting, had like a painting party. And it's funny, I think I went up started around between 6:30 and 7. I don't exactly know. I kind of wish I did because I was painting and painting and painting. And then I was done and I looked up and it was 9:30, which means I'd be painting between 2 and 3 hours and I had zero concept of time. Like I was in a complete, like a meditative state. Anyways, I told you the story previously about the coyote that lives, it's actually two coyotes that live behind my back parking area because it's by the Barnsdale Park. So I decided I would paint that coyote because I always think of them being in the artificial light that's up there at the park. I can kind of see it a little bit. So I had this vision of a coyote in the artificial light. And well, thank you for listening. Thank you, Julie. And we're gonna do what we haven't done in a while, which is we're gonna start from a standing position. So I'm gonna go back here. Good, once standing, let's hop a little bit. Just hopping back and forth. Thank you, Terry. Just hopping and hopping. And if you're on the first floor, you can just hop straight up and down. If you have neighbors, you don't want to freak them out, just back and forth a little bit. You can shake the hands out like you're trying to get 2021 off your hands. Shake it out, get it loose. Get the shoulders hopping and everything hopping and hopping and hopping. Woo, woo, woo. All right, with the feet about the distance of the hips or shoulders, we're going to swing the arms forward. You can start your breathing in the nose with the core a little bit tight. Engagement of the core. Very nice, opposite direction, please. Good, and across the front, switching which hand goes on top. Let's come all the way around and see if you can get your fingers underneath the wing bones in that scapula area. I'm gonna dig in there a little bit, pull the core in and pull the wing bones a little forward. Very nice. So let's step 1 foot over the other. And we're going to forward fold. Just let everything drop off your back. All responsibilities falling off your back. Now, if you touch the ground, that's fine. You could grab the elbows if you want more of a drop, if that's comfortable for you. I don't touch the ground, so I'm going to circle in the hands, getting my shoulders nice and open, getting my shoulders ready for some chaturangas. And of course, we're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. If you really get the breath, it's really going to step up your practice. And let's go to the other side. So step the other foot over. And you could just stay circling, or you could pendulum the arms. Great, and let's bring with the feet together, big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart. I'm gonna have my hands on the shins. If you can keep the legs straight and have the hands on the ground, go ahead, do that. We're gonna look up, pulling the shoulder blades together. And then on an out breath before we fold. We're gonna look up, pull the shoulder blades together. Forward fold on the out breath. Again, we're gonna look up, pull the shoulder blades together. And forward fold on the out breath. Look up, pull the shoulder blades together. Forward fold on the out breath. Engage the core. Let's sweep the arms all the way up to the ceiling. We're going to bring the hands down through the heart center, pushing into the earth. We're going to circle back up, breathing in. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low, legs straight. Look up, flatten the back. Forward fold, out breath. Up again to the ceiling. Hands in prayer, down through the heart. We're going to push into the earth. We're going to circle back up on the in breath. Breathing out, forward folding, again, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. Forward fold, out breath. Up again, reaching out into the sky. Down through the heart, we push into the earth. We're going to circle back up, breathing in. Breathing out, forward folding, again, fingers low. We're going to look up, and from here, let's please step back to the top of push-up, and we're going to stay there for a couple of breaths, tightening the core, tightening the legs. That's a clench, a lock. And when you're ready, you could either lower down and hover 2 inches or lower all the way down or put your knees down. And then we're going to roll forward, up dog, tight legs, third eye looking. And then down dog, pulling up and back. Feet are about 2 fists apart. You could bend one leg, push the opposite heel towards down if you like. All right, walk or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, all the way back up to the ceiling, hands in prayer, down through the heart again, push into the earth, circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back, stepping again, top of push-up, lower drop. Up dog, tight legs. Down dog, looking at the navel. You would come up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath, or stay still, just looking at the navel if possible, feet 2 fists apart. All breathing is in the nose. All right, step, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up. Forward fold, all the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart center, pushing into the earth. Circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low again. We look up, step back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Very nice. We're going to stay right here breathing. You're welcome to rest anytime you want. All right, step, hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, all the way back up to the sky. Down again through the heart center, pushing into the earth, circle back up, breathing in. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. We step, top of push-up again. Lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Very nice. We're going to breathe right here. All right, step, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold. Let's come on all the way up, hands in prayer to the ceiling. Lengthen up and arch back for a moment. And then arms right down at the sides. Excellent. We're going to do the second half of the sun salutations. We sit in chair, sitting and reaching, arms straight up the back. Good. Same as before, up, over, forward folding. We look up, step back, top of push-up again, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior one on the right, please. Right foot steps, left foot turns out. That right foot is outside of the center line, the knee is over the ankle. I'm going to reach the left arm forward as I push the left outside edge of the back foot into the mat. Excellent. Touch the ceiling again and hands back down, stepping back again, lower drop, up dog, down dog, and left foot stepping, right foot pivots out. We root the right foot, we reach the right arm forward, knee over ankle on the left there, breathing. All right, touch the sky. And again, hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog, and breathing right here. All right, step hop, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees sitting in a chair. Standing, shoulders back, tight core. We'll do at least a couple more of these. Sit in chair again. Good. Up over, forward folding. We look up, flatten the back. Stepping again, top of push-up. Lower drop. Up dog. Down dog. Right side, warrior one. Left foot turns out. Back up. Hands in prayer. Above the head. Looking up. Lengthening up from the core through to the fingers. All right, hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog, left side stepping please. Warrior one, hands in prayer, straight up above the head, lifting the core up to the fingers. All right, hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog, and great. We're gonna breathe right here. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold. Feet and knees sitting in chair and standing, shoulders back, tight core. Excellent, let's keep going. Sit in chair again. And up over, forward folding. We look up, we step back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Right side again, warrior one, back up. Hands in prayer above the head, lengthening up. Looking up, if you want to arch back, lift your heart to the ceiling. Great, hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog, left foot stepping, right foot turns out. Back up, hands in prayer again above the head, lengthening way up, lifting the heart if you want to arch back. And hands down again, step back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, and down dog, and great, we're gonna stay right here. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together, we look up. Forward fold, feet and knees sitting in chair and standing, arms down, shoulders back, tight core. Let's do one more just like the last one. We sit in chair again. Good, up over, forward folding. We look up, step back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior one again on the right, left foot turns out. Back up, hands in prayer again, lengthening up. Your choice if you want to arch back. Excellent, hands down again, stepping, top push up, lower drop, up dog, down dog, Left foot step in, right foot turns out. Back up, hands in prayer, lengthening up. If you want to arch back, your choice. All right, hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And we're going to breathe here. All right, step, top of the mat or jump. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees. We're going to sit in chair. We're going to stay in chair, just breathing right here. All right, let's stand. We're going to take the feet apart, hips distance-ish. You can grab the elbows or prayer. We're just going to hang. Let everything fall off your back. Let everything go. You may wish to engage the core. Let's come all the way up and touch the ceiling. And back down, peace fingers, grabbing under the big toes, thumbs touching. It's okay if the legs are bent. Pull the elbows away from the ears, reach the top of the head down. We're going to breathe here. Great, up again, all the way up. And down again, each hand under each foot from the front, so the toes are touching the crease on the wrist. Head down, you can pull up on the feet if you like. All breathing all the time. Let's stand. Shoulders back, tight core. We're going to bring the feet together for a moment. Let's take a couple of breaths right here. Now we're going to pivot tonight. We're going to step the left foot back about the distance of one of our legs. That left foot is pointed out about 45 degrees. The right foot is straight forward. Triangle, arms up. We're going to reach out a bit and right hand down, left arm up. We're going to breathe here. Down might be on the shin, down might be palms facing out. Just take your time. Good, up for the first pivot. Right toes to 45 degrees, left toes out the back. We're gonna reach out over the left foot and then left hand down, right arm up for triangle on the other side. Good, up again. Left toes back to 45, right toes back out. Let's shorten the stance a couple of inches. We're going to reach the left arm forward, slightly folding, just slightly forward, like your torso is level to the earth. And then we're going to bring that left hand down and the right arm up for Pavrika Trikonasana. And grip your big toe in the front, down into the mat a little, lengthen your back, lengthen your breath. Good, back up. Let's pivot again, right toes 45, left toes out. We're gonna reach that right arm way out. And right hand down, left arm up. Don't let the hip jump out. Breathing here. And back up. We pivot again, left toes 45, right toes out. Re-lengthen the stance. We're going to do warrior two, knee over ankle, arms over ankles. We're going to stay in warrior two a little bit, just breathing, looking at the right hand, dropping the shoulders, lifting the core. Let's do extended side angle. We're going to take the center of the right forearm on the leg near the knee. Left arm up and over. You're welcome to put the right hand on the ground if you prefer. Let's reach and breathe here. Good, back up. We're going to straight the right leg and pivot right toes 45, left toes out. We're getting warrior two for a few breaths right here. Good, and again, forearm on the leg, right arm up and over, reaching and breathing. Excellent, back up, straight the left leg, pivot again, left toes 45, right toes out. Let's do warrior two again for a moment. I'm going to turn the right palm to face the ceiling. Just going to arch back, touching the back leg with the left hand, barely touching. Keep the knee over the ankle up there in the front. Keep breathing here. Great, straight that right leg. Let's pivot right toes 45, left toes out. Warrior two out the back again for a moment. Couple of breaths here. We turn that left palm to face the ceiling. We arch back, right hand barely touching the back leg. Just be fingertips. Good, to center, we're doing horse. Toes are slightly splayed. We're going to push out the walls tonight. And we're going to breathe right here. Nice, straight the legs, turn the toes to run straight forward. We're going to reach up to the ceiling and then down to the floor, hands right underneath the shoulders. Same line as the toes, you can put palms down, reach the head down, elbows back through the legs. Take your time, let's breathe. All the way up again, reach out to the ends of the fingers, and behind the back, we're going to intertwine those fingers, pushing the palms together. We're going to look up for a moment, and we're going to forward fold again, lifting the arms up off the back. Light toes, big breathing. Good, up again to the ceiling. And down again, we're gonna grab the shins, the ankles, or we're gonna grab the big toes with the peace fingers. Elbows pulling away from the ears, top of the head down. And both hands over to the right, left shoulder under and through. And please, to the other side, right shoulder under and through. And let's stand and shorten the stance to about between 3.5 feet. Let's turn the right toes straight forward for pyramid. Still 45 with the back foot, right foot forward, arms out. Behind the back, you can grab elbows or reverse prayer. We're gonna look up, pull the shoulder blades together, maintain that, even if it feels like it's restricting you. And we're gonna forward fold and look at the right foot. Breathe here. You're welcome to stay in pyramid if you like. Warrior 3, back foot lifts. Ardha Chandrasana, right hand down, left arm up. All is optional. Switch the hands if you like. And put that foot back where it was. And let's pivot, right toes 45, left toes out. Again, behind the back, we're gonna grab elbows or reverse prayer. We look up, and again, we fold down. Keep those shoulder blades pulling back. And those of you that like Warrior 3, Ardha Chandrasana, left hand down, right arm up. And switching the hands. All right, let's stand top of the mat or anywhere you can stand and shake it out so that we can do some balancing. We're gonna stand on the left foot. We're gonna do tree by grabbing the right ankle and getting that lock. You could hold it, maybe the lock, maybe you want to put it in the front. That's also an option. Hands to the heart or all the way up. We're going to stay here. All right, let that down, step it out. And let's do the other side, standing on the right. Lift the left, you could hold it there. Hope maybe you can get it to lock. You can put it out in the front if you prefer. Hands to the heart or all the way up. All right, let that down, step it out. Back to standing on the left. Doing right on right today. So the right knee is coming up, right hand's gonna grab that knee, other hand on the hip. Stand tall and straight. You're welcome to grab the big toe and extend the leg, or just the knee is what I'm going to do here. We're gonna breathe and stand tall. Gonna open that leg out to the right as we look over the left shoulder. Back to center. Show me the bottom of your foot. Stand up straight though. Excellent. Let that go, step it out. Let's do the other side. Standing on the right, we're going to lift the left, left on left. If you grab the big toe, you can do the same there, here. Let's breathe. And open that leg out to the left as you look to the right. Back to center, leg out on its own. All right, let that down. Let's squat. We're going to take the feet about like my hips right under my ankles with the toes barely slightly splayed. We'll come down into that squat. We're going to put the elbows against the inside of the legs with the hands pushing together. Then lengthen up the back like you're trying to get a little taller. We'll take a couple breaths here. And we're going to do 3 yoga namaskara. So prayer straight forward, reach the hands past me. Then come all the way up to the ceiling, lift the core to the heart, to the ceiling, and then back down, hands pointing forward again. And then up again, number 2, all the way up. Lengthen up, maybe arching back down. And last one, all the way back up. And all the way back down. Let's come to hands and knees. Knees are 2 fists apart. We're going to do a little cat-cow. Let the belly drop down, looking up third eye. Arching the back, looking at the navel. Moving with the breath. The out breath is when we're looking at the legs. The in breath is when the belly drops down, looking third eye. Good, back to center. We'll look over the right shoulder and see the tail. And over the left shoulder. To center, we're going to step the right foot top of the mat, and we're going to reach the arms up like a big funnel. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. You could walk the right foot a little further forward if you like. Let's twist. Left elbow outside of right leg. Hands in prayer pulling towards the chest. Turn the fingers to the face. You could stay here. You could roll back on the ball of the left foot, straighten the leg. Let's breathe. Great, hands down. Let's switch it. Left foot top of the mat, up with the arms, and we'll hang out here for a little bit again. And let's twist. Right elbow outside, hands in prayer pull in, fingers towards the face. We're going to stay here. If you roll back on the ball of the foot, let's do the same as we did on the other side. Good. Hands down again. Let's step back to the top of push-up. Belly and legs tight. We're going to lower down, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Stay in down dog. We're going to lift the right foot up. You can bend that leg if you like, opening up the hip. And throw that shin top of the mat. Scoot the left leg a little back, lift your heart to the ceiling, and then hands down, forearms down, head down. We continue breathing. All right, hands top of the mat again. Let's step back. You can shake the leg that was bent if you like. Top of push-up, lower down, up dog, and down dog. Let's hold the opposite leg up. Breathing here, left leg up. You bend that leg if you want to open it up. And throw that shin top of the mat, scoot the right leg back, lift the heart. Hands down, again, forearms down. We're going to stay right here. All right, one more time, hands top of the mat, stepping back, nice and tight. Lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Great, let's sit down. We're gonna put the left leg out with the right foot against the thigh. The left hand's gonna try to grab the left toes. If you can do that with a straight leg, maintain that. Otherwise, you can grab the shin. We're gonna reach up, breathing in. As you breathe out, close it all down. Then all the way up again, breathing in. And back down on the out breath, over and over, please. And next time you're up, go ahead and stay up. We'll look to the reaching hand. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Right leg out, left sole in. Right on right. Up, breathing in. And down on the out breath. And over and over. Good. Next time you're up, go ahead, stay up. We'll look to the reaching hand. Excellent. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Left hand grabs the small toes, right hand on top. We're going to sit up tall. You butterfly the legs if you like. You could stay still, just breathing and staring straight forward. Let's forward fold. Keep the shoulder blades back and together, and try to put your heart on your big toes and the elbows, pushing the legs open. And we're going to breathe here. Good. Up. Let's put the legs out in front of us and you can shake them around a little bit. We are going to reverse plank. So turn the hands so that the fingers are pointing towards the feet and the hands can go quite a bit back so they're underneath the shoulders. We're going to point the toes, lift the hips and look up. And back down. We're going to do our twist, bending the right leg, left toes point to the ceiling. Left arm's going to grab the right leg, right hand behind you, shoulder back. You can put the elbow outside if you like. Going to sit up real tall, looking at the wall, breathing in the nose. And let's switch it. Right leg out, left foot in, right arm grabs that leg, a hand behind you, sit up tall. Again, you can put elbow outside if you like. We're going to breathe. Great. Back to center, both legs bent. We'll be on the tail. And bring the arms underneath the legs and roll back onto the tailbone. You could stay right here. You could bring the arms out parallel to the earth, locking the shoulders back. You could stay here. You could straighten the legs, hands in prayer, third eye of the toes. Remember, you could also keep the legs bent, keep the shoulders back, keep on breathing. With the legs still in the air, cross the legs, and then grab the shins of the forearms and sit up really tall. Good. Up again, number 2 of 5. Cross the legs, sit up really tall. And number 3, please. Cross the legs, we sit up tall again. And number 4, back up. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And last one, number 5. All right, hug the knees in and let's lie back. We're going to grab the shins and pull them down and then bring the nose up to the knees. Good. Feet down flat, feet and knees 2 fists apart. We're going to do bridge. You're welcome to do Urdhva Dhanurasana. For bridge, longest finger almost touches those heels, which are 2 fists apart. We're going to lift the hips, tuck the shoulders, intertwine the fingers. Stay here, breathing. Come on down, hug the knees into the chest again. Good, and then for those of you that want to, we're going upside down. You're welcome to just go to the wall and lay down with the feet up the wall, which is totally awesome. Or we're going to do plow for the full 5 breath tonight, kicking the feet up and over the head. You can keep the hands on the back or intertwine the fingers, pushing the arms down. Breathing here. If the hands are not on the back, place them there now. Fingers pointing towards the spine, thumbs coming around the front. We're going to lift the feet up, point the toes, heavy shoulders, heavy elbows. We're going to breathe here, looking at the ceiling and the feet. Let's bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears. Reach back, grab the soles of your feet and lower yourself into dead bug. Knees in the armpits, soles of the feet up to the ceiling. You can stay still or rock around. Good. Bring the knees into the chest. Imagine you have pencils on each knee pointed up to your ceiling. In tandem, we draw a nice big circle on the ceiling. And let's go the opposite direction, please. Good. To center. Keep the knees up in the chest and the head and shoulders down and loose. Gonna bring the arms out like a T. On an out breath, let the knees fall to the right. As you look to the left, you can put the right hand on the legs if you care to. We'll just rest here into the gravity and into the breath. Good. Back up to center and then over to the other side. And to center again. Hug the knees into the chest. Thank yourself for coming out. Tell yourself you did a good job. And then you could take final rest, or if you want, we're gonna end in a meditation since it's Monday. I'm gonna sit on my rolled up mat. You wanna sit just the hips on the rolled up mat. I'm gonna turn the feet in. I'm gonna either intertwine the fingers with the thumbs touching or one hand on top of the other with the thumbs touching. Shoulders back, chin hanging slightly to the chest. We're going to become aware of the body breathing itself. And we're going to try to feel that, witness that, experience that, put our attention on the body breathing itself like it's the most important thing in the whole world. And I'm going to set a timer. We're going to be here 5 minutes. All right, let's bring the hands to the heart center and rub them together, making a bit of fire. Now we're going to reach the arms all the way up into the sky like a big funnel, receiving all the gifts of the universe. We're going to breathe in through the nose as much as we can get. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth, and even more. Tighten the core, tighten the legs, hold the breath, lift the floor, hold all that. And then don't be shy, let it all out. You're living your dream, don't miss it. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. It's danieloverberger.com. You can find the links to my Venmo and PayPal there. And thank you very much. Let me